Boys Division I action. St. Francis and Findlay facing off at the Sullivan Center in the district semifinals. Now the Knights hopped out to a 10-4 lead thanks to this David Kaiser bucket in the lane. St. Francis up 6 after 1. The track player of the year, A.J. Adams, pulls the Trojans within 2 at the half. Smooth J in the paint there. Adams continued his domination in the fourth quarter. Add 3 more for the senior here. The first team all BCSN top watch list member finished with 14. Claron Hornbeek scored 4 straight points for the Knights down the stretch. St. Francis pulled within 4 with just 2 to play, but Max Roth ices it for Findlay. He dropped 19. The Trojans advance with their 53-44 win over St. Francis.
You know, we knew they were going to be a tough team. They're going to come out here and play hard, and we know we got to come in here and play hard too. If we come out here and rebound, because they got some big boys, 6'8", 6'9", they got some tall boys, so we got to get in there, be aggressive, box them out, and get the rebounds. You know, that's really all it came down to is rebounds, because we know they're a lot bigger team, but we feel like we play more aggressive, so we had the edge.
In the second game, Anthony Wayne taking on St. John's Generals. Get going early on. Dominic Devo finds Garrett Pike, hits the 3. Anthony Wayne up by 4, but Titans using their defense to stay in this one. Jaden McKinstry with the poster slam. 1-point lead for the Titans in the third. St. John's off the turnover. Brady Lichtenberg to McKinstry, again finishing with the flush. That gets the crowd fired up, and from there the Titans that never look back. Lichtenberg in the corner hits the 3. 14 points for Lichtenberg. McKinstry adds 13 as the Titans win 59-41. Advancing to the district final game on Friday night thanks to a strong second half.
We knew coming in this game Anthony Wayne was a really good team, and then at halftime we just kind of had to establish what we wanted, and that was to push the tempo up more and more. And I think in the first half they played at their pace, and Coach Tillman made a huge emphasis in the locker room to play at our pace and push the tempo, and I think we did a great job of that in the second half. We felt it before the game, and the halftime was like, all right, we're not losing this game. And it was kind of just that willpower to say, you know, you're going to have to get a stretcher to take us off this court. And, you know, I think we did a great job of, you know, just kind of being aggressive the second half. And CJ obviously showed his heart and really played hard for us.
Mason Lowry rocked the mic for the 2 games at Central and joins us now.
Well, we had a terrific district basketball doubleheader out here at Central Catholic, setting up an all-track district championship game on Friday night. Game number 1, Findlay found themselves down 6 to upstart St. Francis at the end of the first quarter. And to make things worse, the track player of the year, A.J. Adams, had 2 fouls inside the first 7 minutes. But the Trojans flipped the script from that point on. Adams played really well despite foul trouble, didn't pick up another one until the very end of the game. And when they were struggling offensively in the first half, Max Roth was superb. He couldn't miss. Ended up with a game-high 19 points. Adams had 14. And credit Dylan Ankney as well, not just for 13 big points, but as a 6'3 senior, undersized in the post, playing against Claron Hornbeek and Karsten Mays at 6'10 and 6'8. Through sheer force of will, was able to hold those two to 12 points combined. And then in game number 2, it was a 1 or 2 possession game throughout the entire first half. Anthony Wayne thinking about pulling an upset on the number 2 seed St. John's, but the Titans in this terrific senior class, they weren't having that. Came back out of the locker room for the third quarter, proceeded to outscore Anthony Wayne 24-7 over the next 8 minutes, forcing constant Anthony Wayne turnovers and getting a ton of easy and efficient baskets at the other end. And in the last 16 minutes of that game, St. John's ran him right off the floor. So it sets up what should be a really entertaining district final here on Friday night at the Sullivan Center. Remember, Findlay and St. John's played just 2 weeks ago, a game that Findlay won by 1 on late A.J. Adams free throws. Round 2. Can't wait. See you then.